Hang on just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try to make sure this lag goes away. Might take a second. Seriously. Alright, there we go. We're live now. But if it comes back, I'm going to disconnect and then, reconnect my router and everything again, because I want to have a good connection, because in the last video, it kind of started freaking out in a couple places. It wasn't too bad, but I would rather it just be nice and clear, just like the first video. So once again, we've added a couple new guys, and this is going to be our final roster, at least for the time being. We added a new tag team, we added 2 new single superstars. So I'm going to show you them before we hop into the matches. Whoops, I was still on the Twitch menu. Alright, so we'll go to Universe here. Please do not lag, Twitch. Work with me. Connection, please. The gods of connection. Alright. So our new tag team is the British Bruisers here. The duo of Griffin Drake and Richard Franco. So that's our new tag team. So we got 5 tag teams now, which is a pretty nice, tag team division, I think. It's good for now. And we got 2 new single superstars. We've got Bison, who is a heel, and he kind of looks like the Faces of Fear. He didn't do that on purpose, the guy that made this, but it's not gonna be, they don't look that similar, so. And who knows, maybe they'll make an alliance or something. And we've got Chad Vegas, who's another heel there. Awesome face paint. And they're both on our first card. Of course, the card once again changed itself. And I also edited in 1 match. So this is our card for today. We're 2 weeks away from Rival. I'm going to start recording every Saturday. Yeah, every Saturday. And then if I get free time during the week, because of course I have school again, I go back tomorrow. If I catch free times, maybe I'll upload an episode, but definitely every Saturday there will be a new episode no matter what. So our matches for this week are Griffin versus Bison in a singles match. And it's weird how the universe did this, because then they put Franco versus Chad Vegas. So I don't know why they didn't just do a tag team match. Who knows? Maybe they want to test their singles ability. So yeah, Griffin versus Bison in our opening match. Then we got Franco versus Chad Vegas. Then the third match, this is the one I edited, is going to be Xander Slate and Maverick teaming up to take on Hayden and Aaron White in a tag team match. Now, of course, White came off that victory of Aaron Griffin last week, and Hayden we didn't see last week, but in the first episode of NXT, he opened up the first ever NXT, knocking off Alex Jade. And then, as we know, Slate and Maverick are set to face each other. Edit roster Raw Undertaker. What? Yeah, I'm sorry, some guy just typed in the chat. I don't know what that means. Slate and Maverick are set to take each other on at a Rival. Tonight they team up. Maverick hasn't been doing too well. He's coming off 2 losses. Slate, on the other hand, is coming off 2 wins in a row. They're going one-on-one at the pay-per-view, but they have to team up tonight. Will they work together? We're going to find out. Then we get into our rivalry matches. Another tag team match between the Wolfpack and the NXT champions. Now, Yuri Sokolov still wants to see the Wolfpack take on the Entourage for the NXT titles at a Rival, but he set this match up again just to see if the Wolfpack really has what it takes to possibly take away the championship, because of course last week the Entourage somehow, and a miracle victory, took down the Wolfpack. After an attack at the beginning of the match, the Wolfpack attacked Salim Ismail and Matsumoto on the stage as they were entering. Then we've got Drasko versus Styles, and of course last week Styles took down James Geardy, our hardcore champion, and a rather punishing style, that awesome freaking catapult super kick. Drasko came out after the match and pretty much signaled that the hardcore championship is coming home with him pretty soon. So come Arrival, it's going to be Joey Drasko versus James Geardy for the hardcore championship. But tonight, Drasko gets his shot at Styles. We'll see if Styles can once again, dominate in his match, or will Drasko, fucking take it to Styles and show that he's actually better than James Geardy. And then our main event, a one-on-one tie-breaking, or not tie-breaking, rather, a one-on-one rubber match. Scott Norrie versus Wolf. Wolf got a victory over Scott Norrie in the first ever episode of NXT. It was supposed to be Alex Hayes versus Scott Norrie, but instead Wolf came out, you know, fucking chucked Alex Hayes to the side, and then these two took each other on. Wolf beat him by a pinfall. Then last week on our main event, Scott Norrie made Wolf tap out in a submission match. So now these guys are one-on-one. They're going to be facing each other at a rival for the NXT Championship. But tonight they go one-on-one to break this streak that they both have going. So we got a rubber match for our main event. So let's hop right into it. Griffin versus Bison is our first matchup. And I figured out how to turn off entrances. So we can finally just go next match, next match, next match after every match instead of having to exit to the menu every time. I still don't know what this guy over here in the chat meant. I don't even know where he came from. Because it says that I don't have any viewers up in the corner. So I don't know how he typed in. Edit roster Raw Undertaker. I don't know what that means. Here we go. Our opening match. Griffin Drake of the British Bruisers taking on Bison. Griffin seems to be the one that needs the mask. They got a huge ass scar over his eye. Universe seems to like taking tag teams and splitting them up into singles matches. We don't really see a tag team match yet except on our rivalry.
Hello.
Oh shit.
Thank you for joining us on our quest to find WWE's
oh wow.
Next
right away.
Superstar.
No chain grapples. Bison just taking it to Griffin.
What do you make of this match? Oh yeah. This one should
I'll try not to say everything's big. I'm going to try to restrain myself. Got a scent on there by Bison. Griffin Drake really not getting a chance to breathe yet in this match. Bison kind of just taking it right to him.
Oh wow.
This is domination right here. Griffin Drake's got to mount some offense or this one's going to be over quick. Chain punches here.
What a sequence of punches.
Bison wasn't really feeling the chain grapples. He kind of just wanted to get, oh, big push. Oh, there I go. I said big push. That's right, though. That is a big push.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
There's the guy taking a picture again with his iPhone. Bison with the reversal.
Nice counter by Griffin.
Griffin's getting back into it a little bit.
Oh, look at this.
But Bison once again takes control. Is that Duke Nukem on the back of Bison's shirt? I can't really tell. It looks like it.
There's that
another push.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Reversal for Bison. And another push.
And there's the fight.
I don't know if Griffin Drake actually knows how to wrestle. I think he may just know how to push. And hey, if it works for you.
He's in big trouble.
Griffin Drake definitely a big guy. He's going to be setting up Bison for a suplex here.
Impressive suplex.
Bison not small himself. Both big guys here.
Kick.
Griffin Drake, the muscle of his tag team, the British Bruisers.
Bison reverses.
I don't know what that says on the back of his trunks. Can't really see it. Looks like a rupee from Zelda. But I'm sure that it's not, though. We got a jackknife powerbomb there from Bison. Now we got another lift-up powerbomb. Griffin Drake is not doing good here, ladies and gentlemen. Bison definitely making his name known as fucking Griffin Drake with another push. Now we got a punch right to the nuts. And what was this? Sit outside slam from Griffin Drake. Griffin Drake's getting a few moves here and there, but Bison really taking it to him. I don't know what that was really. That was kind of weird. Yeah, another one there. It's kind of slow motion punches back and forth here. All right, I'm glad that I don't want to jinx it, but the broadcast seems to be doing good. It says it's live. The T-bone suplex from Griffin here. Watch now. I was gonna say it starts lagging. Fucking just say that. Seems that my prayer to the lag gods worked. Oh, and here's Bison with his signature move. What do we got here? What was this, big ending? Big ending from Bison. Could that be it? 1, 2, not yet. But I don't have much faith for Griffin Drake as Bison is just fucking dominating him here. But that might have been a finisher reversal. And I think that was a signature reversal.
He's got him.
I don't know if that hurt Bison because he has that protective mask on. And just a nice little walkover. I don't really know who has the finisher here now. I think it's Bison. What's he going for? What do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? This looks like it's going to be a suicide dive from this big man, Bison. And it is. Griffin Drake better hope for the reversal. I don't think he's going to get it, though. Bison over the top rope. What a move by the big man, Bison. Can he get Griffin Drake in the ring and win this one? I don't think he's worried with winning. I kind of think he just wants to show the NXT roster and the NXT universe that he's not here to play around. You got reversal on the outside. The leg kind of got caught on the barricade there. Bison gets the reversal, or rather Griffin Drake gets the reversal and tosses Bison into the ring. I think that might have hurt Griffin Drake more than it hurt Bison. He just fucking slammed his elbow right into his mask. Griffin Drake getting back into it late in the match, but Bison with a big sit-out spinebuster there. What's Bison going for now? Looks like he was going for some sort of corner finisher, but Griffin Drake got up. Now what's Bison looking for? I think we might have a finisher here, ladies and gentlemen. What is this? F5 from Bison. That could spell the end for newcomer Griffin Drake. 1, 2, 3. Bison picks up his first victory here in NXT in his debut. Domination is how you can describe that one, ladies and gentlemen. What a match here. Bison just really taking it to Griffin Drake early in the match. Drake kind of got a little bit of a comeback late into the match, but Bison shut him down with this big outside dive right over the top rope. And then we saw a huge F5 to put Griffin Drake away. Look at the air that Bison got. This big man, big and athletic. That's a dangerous combination, ladies and gentlemen. I could see this guy doing some serious damage on the NXT roster. Doesn't even want the ref to raise his hand.
Bison the Barbarian.
Bison the Barbarian, ladies and gentlemen. Sure was barbaric in that match, not giving Griffin Drake a chance to breathe. Telling the ref to get the hell out of here. This is my ring. Big win for Bison, and now we move on to our second match of the night, which is Richard Franco versus Chad Vegas. Two newcomers here in a singles match. Richard Franco is the tag team partner of Griffin Drake, who pretty much just got dominated in that last match. Hopefully he does a little bit better here against newcomer Chad Vegas, who doesn't look that nice. These guys look like two high flyers, as in the last match. Look like two big guys, even though we saw Bison with a big time outside dive on Griffin Drake.
There's the bell, and you can feel that electricity.
Chad Vegas definitely doesn't look like too much of a nice guy.
Is all about.
Both these guys really tattooed up. Much unlike the last match, we got a nice grapple game going here. These men back and forth. Like I said, hopefully Richard Franco doesn't get dominated like his partner did in the last match. I mean, he can't have a whole lot of momentum going into this one after seeing his partner get crushed by Bison. But we can't speak too soon. Looks like a Gears of War logo on Richard Franco. Apparently a big fan of the series. I know that cop is.
Look at these two jockey for position.
There's a nice back tattoo there on Chad Vegas. Got an elbow right to the elbow. Oh man. Looks like Richard Franco might have been going for a drop kick, but Chad Vegas using mysterious powers to reverse it into a reverse STO.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Now we're out of the grapple game here. We're going to see which guy can take advantage early in the match.
Nice reversal there.
Reverse elbow. And another reversal.
And there's the reversal.
Richard Franco can't get caught in the same web that his partner just did. We got a head scissors Hurricane Rana. And all I see now off to the right is in big freaking blue letters, edit roster Raw Undertaker. Just don't know what the fuck that means.
Athleticism. He's putting those educated feet to good use. There's one for the high.
Another backflip there. Standing moonsault.
He's getting hooked.
And yet another reversal from Chad Vegas. The reversal game is strong in this match.
A textbook reversal.
Can Richard Franco pick up the win in this match and get some momentum going for his team? Or will Chad Vegas, another newcomer, show that he's not here to play around?
Is what should be a phenomenal main event. Well, we've talked about one for the ages, Michael, and that's just what we have in store tonight.
We do have a big main event, Michael Cole King, that is right. The NXT champion Scott Rory once again going one-on-one with his number one contender Wolf in a rubber match. Whoever can win this match in the main event tonight will have huge momentum over his opponent going into NXT Rival, which is just 2 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. We have 4 matches already set on the card.
Vegas saw it coming.
Maverick versus Xander Slate, which in our next match of the night, we'll see them in a tag team match against Hayden and Aaron White. We've got the NXT Championship up for grabs as Scott and Ori will take on Wolf. Got the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line as the Entourage will look to defend against the Wolf Pack. And then we got the Hardcore Championship up for grabs in what I can only assume will be a hardcore match as James Geardy defends against the number 1 contender Joey Drasko. But we just got a huge single leg drop kick from Richard Franco, and now what do we got here? Oh man! Fucking Chad Vegas' head just whipped off the bottom turnbuckle. But now it looks like Chad Vegas has a comeback. What do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, but Franco gets another reversal, shuts Chad Vegas down, and now Richard Franco's looking for, what do we got, an outside dive maybe? That's what it seems like. Seems like Chad Vegas is going to mock Bison here, try to hit the same move that he did. Can he do it? Oh, over the top rope. Oh my God. Chad Vegas reverses it. Oh my God, Richard Franco might be dead, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get the paramedics out here, the EMTs. Look at fucking Richard Franco doesn't know where he is. Just punched the guardrail. Chad Vegas has got to take advantage here, but Richard Franco somehow manages to hit a suplex on the outside. I didn't know that you could reverse outside dives. That's cool to me. That was a big reversal. I think Chad Vegas might have this one in the bag after that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how you could come back from something like that. We're at a count of 6. Could this end by count out? Chad Vegas seems okay with that. But I think Richard Franco might be able to get back in. Yes, he can. Oh, there you go. He reverses the punch. Gets a punch of his own, but oh, another reversal from Chad Vegas. Oh, and now it's Richard Franco that gets to come back, but freaking Chad Vegas just shuts him down with a humongous suplex backbreaker. 1, 2. Oh, not even a 2 count. That was a very close 2 count. I thought that was it.
Franco with a great counter.
Franco gets a knee to the leg. Another head scissors Hurricane Rana. I'm surprised freaking Richard Franco is still in this. That pinfall here. Only a 2 count. A big freaking Vegas moves out of the way. Richard Franco crashing onto the outside, and then a huge suplex backbreaker, but it's not enough to put Franco away. What do we got here? Looks like another suplex into a pinfall. I'm going to assume it looks like the one there. Nope, not a pinfall. Richard Franco is out of gas. We got a pin here. Oh, very, very close 2 count. Chad Vegas gets to his feet first, and oh, what are we looking at here? This is a powerbomb backbreaker. We saw that from Wolf just 2 weeks ago. It was enough to put away the NXT champion. Will it be enough to put away Franco? Yes, it is. Chad Vegas picks up the win off the powerbomb backbreaker. The same move we saw Wolf put away the NXT champion with. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Franco definitely putting on more of an offense than his tag team partner did in our opening match, but it wasn't enough. This was really the deciding moment right here. Vegas stepping out of the way of a suicide dive over the top rope. that just spelled the end for Franco. We saw a suplex backbreaker and then a powerbomb backbreaker. Man, I thought that was it right there, but Franco somehow managed to mount a little bit more offense before it ended. It wasn't enough though, as Chad Vegas picks up a victory in his debut match.
We may be looking at the match of the year.
This move is just brutal. We've seen it put away some of the best. That was enough to get the 3 count for Chad Vegas.
Here is your winner, representing the Acolytes, Shane Vegas.
All right, it said he represents the Acolytes. It does that in career mode. I don't know why. It did it to my call too. It's every time I won a match, it said representing the Acolytes, and then Xander Slate. I don't know why it does that, but he's not an attack team in the universe. It just does that to your career call, which is weird because, I don't know, that was really weird. He's not a tag team though. Chad Vegas picks up a big win in his debut match, and now we move on to the first tag team match of the evening. Xander Slate and Maverick versus Hayden and Aaron White. And Xander Slate and Hayden might be long-lost brothers because they kind of look similar there. But as I said earlier in the night, it is going to be Xander Slate taking on Maverick at Arrival in a huge rematch from the very first week of NXT, where these men put on a hell of a back-and-forth match. Xander Slate picked up a victory. Last week he picked up a victory over Alex Hayes after a very back-and-forth match. Maverick actually coming off of 2 losses. He took that loss to Xander. Last week he took a loss to Marco Punish, who's another newcomer.
And Tornado fires away.
Hayden, on the other hand, got a big win over Alex Jade in the first ever episode of NXT. Aaron White got a big win over Aaron Griffith last week. So both these men are coming off of some big wins. Yuri Sokolov wanted to see if Maverick and Xander Slate could work together to pull out a win in this tag team match before they head into their match at Arrival.
Give me a break.
So far, Hayden kind of taking it to Xander Slate a little bit here. Multiple punches to the head.
And the close fist lands again.
The question I'm wondering is if Hayden and Aaron White can go. Maverick wants to tag. Xander Slate's going to give it to him, it seems. So far, so good. I don't really see any animosity between Maverick and Xander Slate. These two men might respect each other. They don't like each other, but they respect each other. A suplex toss here from Maverick. Now that he's in, Hayden's not doing too good. Maverick really taking it to him. Hopefully Hayden can get the tag out to Aaron White. What's this? A big toss. We saw that multiple times to Xander and Maverick and Xander's match. I don't really know what the hell happened there. It looks like Hayden's going to try to get a tag out. Oh, look at that. Aaron White tries to get a little bit of an advantage over Maverick from the outside, but Maverick reverses it. Knocks Aaron off the ring apron, and look at this. Spine buster from Hayden. The distraction alone was enough to get Hayden an opportunity. And now he tags out to Aaron White. Got Aaron White and Maverick in the ring now. This is only Aaron White's second match here, as well as Hayden's in NXT. Maverick and Xander Slate have, however, been active every single week so far. Got double knees straight to the nuts. A lot of nut shots so far tonight.
Hey, wait a minute, what's he doing here?
Saw 2 great opening matches, some newcomers getting big wins. Looks like we're going to see a stomping kick here. Aaron White taking it to Maverick. Xander Slate not looking too happy on the outside. Just yelling at Maverick to get back into this.
To avoid taking any damage.
Oh, big power slam. And it looks like Aaron White's going to try to wear down Maverick a little bit with his submission here.
You can see it in his
wrenching the face back.
This is such a painful hold.
Maverick's not used to being punished like this.
And he lets him out. Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the
Last week, Maverick got taken out with a huge apron dropkick, which seemed to be the theme of last week's show. We saw multiple apron dropkicks, but it was enough to put away Maverick.
He wants back in this match in the worst
Xander Slate should take note of that. Maybe he'll want to hit it at the pay-per-view. Now we're going to see Maverick tag out to Xander Slate, who's much more fresh. Failing, twisting forearm smash. Aaron White going to try to take advantage of it. What do we got here? Backdrop. Back suplex, rather. Thank you, Michael Cole. Now we're just going to see some vicious kicks. Aaron White, not a nice guy. We saw him act like he had some sort of vendetta against Aaron Griffin last week, smashing his head into the barricade, and then winning by what some would call a fluke roll-up. But the point is that he won. And that's what matters in this business. No matter how you win, you win. If you want to make it anywhere. Another back suplex. Looks like we're going to see some more kicks to the head. Aaron Griffin, or Aaron White rather, doing well in this match, really taking it to both Maverick and Xander. Now he tags out to Hayden. Tried to get a back forearm smash, but Xander reverses. Now we're seeing some punches to the gut. Xander gets a reversal there, drops him to the mat. Xander's got to start mounting some offense for his team, but Hayden again with a reversal.
Now with complete control.
Another reversal from Xander. It's reversal fest here. Now a knee to the ribs, the kidney area. Another one.
Looks like somebody wants back in this match.
Xander looks like he was trying to go for something there, a kick to the gut, but Hayden reverses it into a nice Enzu lariat. Now Hayden tags out to Aaron White. Aaron White's been dominating this match so far, really no damage. And another failing twisting forearm smash for Xander. Could Xander be looking at his first loss here in NXT?
Oh, look out here.
2 knees to the chest, 3 knees to the chest. Things are not looking too hot for Xander, Slate, and Maverick. Both of them really getting pounded in this match. But Xander Slate's looking for a comeback. He gets shut down. A huge freaking Shining Wizard from Aaron White. And now he's looking for his signature, the Black Widow. Maverick's got to help him unless he wants to lose this match. Oh, but look at that. Maverick takes down the referee with a huge clothesline. It seemed for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, that Xander Slate might have tapped until Maverick came in and took down the referee with a clothesline. And we saw this last week, ladies and gentlemen. This is how Aaron White got the win last week. And if you look closer there, Maverick kind of just sat there. He didn't help Xander Slate out of the pin. He just sat there and watched. Is that some sort of a sign? Does he want to lose this match? Does he want Xander to get a loss? Could have very well just attacked Aaron White to get Xander Slate out of that submission, but instead he took the referee down. And now Xander tags out to Maverick. And Xander tags out to Maverick so that he can receive the finisher here. Aaron White, but Maverick with a bigger freaking sending Aaron White's neck right into the ropes. And now Maverick's going to look for another tag out. Looks like we're going to see a tag team move here. What's this? Oh, Maverick drives Aaron White's face right into Xander Slate's boot. These two are working together now. These two could make one hell of a tag team if they stayed on the same page, which they are right now. They're getting back into it a little bit here. Xander Slate now taking it to White after that big smash to Xander Slate's boot. And it looks like Xander Slate's going to tag out to Maverick again. Both these guys working cohesively as a unit, tagging in and out, making sure that they stay fresh. But now Aaron White gets the tag out to Hayden. Oh, we're going to see a backbreaker here.
Oh, man, that could very well be the end of it right there.
Now some vicious punches, mounting punches from Hayden.
He gets out of trouble there.
Oof, looks like Hayden was going for some sort of combo there, but Maverick reverses it into a huge lariat. And now what are we going to see here, ladies and gentlemen? A clothesline perhaps, but no. Hayden reverses it. We were about to see Maverick's signature choke slam all the way from hell, but Hayden reverses it. That was a close call for sure for Hayden and Aaron White. Maverick now gets the reversal. And it seems that Maverick might be trying to go get a tag out. He does.
There's the tag, and he's ready.
Oh, now we got a hot tag. Hayden tagging out to Aaron White. He's coming in hot. Takes down Xander. Takes down Maverick. Could this be it right here? Oh, but a reversal from Xander Slade. They always seem to reverse it after a hot tag. I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's just happening every time. Now Xander Slade. It looks like he's trying to get a tag, but Maverick is still down on the outside. And now we got a huge enziguri from Xander Slade. It's taking me a while to remember some of these names of these moves. And it looks like Xander was trying to go for his swing jawbreaker, but Aaron White reversed it. Now we're going to see another Black Widow perhaps. Oh, but Xander Slate reverses the Black Widow, it seems. These men reversal after reversal after reversal. Oh, but what's this, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, man. I forgot what that was called. I think it's Omega Driver. Looks like Maverick's going to be there to break up the pin. Maverick coming to the aid of his tag team partner, Xander Slate, his opponent at a rival. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? Aaron White, this could be a spear maybe? Oh no, what's this? Reverse STL right into the mat. Look at Aaron White uses his comeback for some reason. Oh, but Xander Slate reverses it. Oh, but we got a rope break. That could have been it right there. If it weren't for that rope break. Definitely getting into a back and forth match here. But ladies and gentlemen, adjustment pile driver out of nowhere from Xander Slate. But again, it's near the ropes. Will Xander Slate make the same mistake 3 times? I don't think so. 1, 2. Hayden is there to break up the pin for his partner, Aaron White, though it's not over yet. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is heating up. Both men have hit finishers now. And we got a snap DDT here from Aaron White. Xander Slate's not doing too good. Aaron White's not doing too good. Both these men got to get tags to their partners. Looks like that's exactly what White's going to do. He tags out to Hayden. Xander Slate's trying to crawl his way to Maverick, but it looks like, oh, he got a hot tag out to Maverick. The big man coming in hot, takes down Hayden, takes down White, but will Hayden reverse it as soon as he goes for a move? Yes, he will. That's got to be a glitch. He fucking reverses it every time. Now Hayden gonna go for some more mounting punches, not trying to knock out that other eye. Maverick's already lost one. He doesn't need to lose the other. Hayden seems to want to get a tag out. Oh, but big boot right to Hayden's face. Shoots down. And now what do we got here?
Look out!
Got hammer and sickle. Big close onto the back of Hayden's head. But Maverick's going to try to go for a pin, but Aaron's going to be there to stop it.
My God, there's so much on the line here.
Very back and forth match here, ladies and gentlemen. We got another backbreaker from Hayden. Taking down the Giant. And more mounting punches. Hayden seems to just like that ground and pound style. Gonna go for a pin on Maverick. 1, 2. But Xander Slate said to break it up, and he gets a little hit on Aaron White. You saw that. I was like, freaking shot him right in the face.
He does it again.
Maverick should be looking for a tag out to Xander Slate. But instead we get another toss across the ring. And now a pin on Hayden. And that's a rope break though. Hayden's legs were under the rope. Very, very back and forth match. Very good match here. It seems that we're always having good matches. Every match has been good so far. It's Maverick. Another toss across the ring. What do we got here? Oh, this is the signature of Maverick. Chop across the head. That's enough to put any man away. Can it put away Hayden? But Aaron Griffin might be looking to get the save there, and he does. The one thing about tag team matches is the AI always break up the pin. You got to be lucky to get a tag out. But it looks like Maverick's going to try to tag out to Xander Slate. And you heard the crowd get a little bit of cheer there. I think Hayden might have been going for a finisher, but Maverick got the tag out just in time. And now what are we going to see here? Follow-away slam from Xander Slater into a pin. But once again, Aaron White breaks it up. We know that Maverick has a finisher now. He's going to try to hit that chokeslam whenever he can. I don't know if Xander has a finisher. I don't think so. Backbreaker from Xander. Hayden's got to get the tag out for sure. He's on the receiving end of some painful moves here. He's worn out. Can he get it while Maverick gets in? But no. And oh, it looks like Hayden was going for a finisher there. The consequence, but oh man. That's going to be a rope break, ladies and gentlemen. But a big chop across the head. I don't know if that was a finisher. I think it might have been.
Oh, look at this.
I know for sure that one of his finishes was a choke slam. I don't know what the other one is.
You're not seeing stars.
Either way, it wasn't enough to put Hayden away. He got the rope break, and now he has enough time to get the tag out to Aaron White after a huge clothesline. Oh, man. 1, 2, Xander Slate breaks it up. Xander Slate and Maverick definitely working cohesively here. They're being a really good tag team. These two could be a great tag team if they work together, which they are now. But come Arrival, you can be damn sure they're not going to be on the same page. They're going to be beating the shit out of each other. But right now, it's all about getting the win, and they know that. But look at this.
The tide has turned again.
We got a face wrench. Could that be enough to put away the big man? But Xander Slate breaks it up just in time. I thought that was going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Big face stretch from Aaron White. Oh, what do we got here? We got the Black Widow. Could this be enough to put the big man away before Slate gets the pin? But no! Maverick taps out from the Black Widow, ladies and gentlemen. Xander Slate is freaking out. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was going to be all over with the face stretch from Aaron White, but instead he locks in his signature Black Widow to put the big man away to make him tap. And once again, Maverick is on the losing end in his match, while Xander Slate takes his first loss ever. This knee right to the gut, the reversal that set the Black Widow up for Aaron White. He made the big man tap right before Xander Slate could break it up. He was a tad bit late. Xander Slate is freaking out. Hayden and Aaron White definitely tag team. They worked cohesively the entire time.
And the Tornado.
What a phenomenal contest. I can guarantee this match will be discussed heavily.
What a great match. Xander Slate has definitely got some blame going into Arrival. He's putting all the blame on Maverick in this match. Maverick tapping out from the Black Widow, getting the loss for him and Xander Slate, and now there's even more heat leading up to their match at Arrival. But now we move into our second tag team match of the night, our final tag team match of the night, the Wolfpack against the NXT Tag Team Champions, Salim Ismail and Matsumoto. We'll see these two teams clash at Arrival with the titles on the line. The titles are not on the line tonight. They weren't on the line last week, but the Tag Team Champions definitely picked up a lot of momentum, taking down their number one contenders last week. Again, it was sort of a miracle. The match, it was a really long match. Somehow, the Entourage picked up the win in that. Now we're going to see these two teams clash again this week. See which team can pick up some more momentum. But look at this! Last week we saw the Wolfpack attack the Entourage as they were coming out, and this week we see the Entourage take it to the Wolfpack, but from behind, ladies and gentlemen. Last week the Wolfpack attacked the Entourage head first as they were coming down the ramp. The Entourage attacking from behind this week.
Big DDT.
Not a great way to start the match for the Wolfpack. The match has officially started. I don't know how. Salim didn't really get in the ring. We're seeing a figure four on the outside here. So it looks like we got a little bit of back and forth now between these teams. Last week, Wolfpack attacks the Entourage. This week, the Entourage attacks Wolfpack. But it seems like Matsumoto has just disappeared off to the other side of the ring while the Wolfpack kind of tears Salim down. Getting some revenge for that attack there. And we're going to see Matt Barnett start things off against Salim Ismail. These two put on one hell of a match, 5-star rating on the first ever episode of NXT. Salim Ismail came out with the win after making Matt Barnett tap with a Lion Tamer. So far, the Entourage is undefeated against the Wolfpack. Salim picked up the win over Matt Barnett. Matsumoto picked up the win over Jason Lee last week. We're going to see a neckbreaker here from Matsumoto. Matt Barnett getting his comeback, but he gets shut down by Matsumoto with a huge shoulder jawbreaker. This is our fourth match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Matsumoto and Salim Ismail versus the Wolfpack, Matt Barnett and Jason Lee. Things are not looking good already for the Wolfpack. Matt Barnett is already gas tank on empty. He needs to get the tag out to Jason Lee, but Jason Lee can't be doing any better. He was also on the receiving end of that attack at the beginning of the match. We're going to see another neckbreaker here from Matsumoto. Matsumoto definitely not to be taken lightly. He showed us last week that he has all the in-ring ability. He deserves to be the NXT champion. He hit a huge apron dropkick on Jason Lee and then followed it up with a jumping complete shot to put him away. And now it seems like he's planning on doing the same to Matt Barnett as he hits him with his third neckbreaker, targeting that head. Looks like he wants to try to get the tag out to Salim, but Matt Barnett's right there. We might be looking at a hot tag possibly. And there it is, hot tag out to Jason Lee. Jason Lee's sort of fresh. He takes down Salim. Can he take down Matsumoto? But then if that glitch really is, then he's just going to get a reversal. Oh wait, but it's not a glitch, I guess. We got a suplex from Jason Lee here. He's coming in hot. He's coming in a little bit more fresh than his partner Matt Barnett. Oh, there's a reversal though. Reverse Russian leg sweep. And now we're going to see a vicious kick to the back. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see Joey Drasko, the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship, go one-on-one with Styles. Kevin Styles in a huge match last week. Kevin Styles knocked off the Hardcore Champion himself, James Geardy. Could possibly be looking at a triple threat match for the Hardcore Championship at Arrival. Maybe if Styles gets the win over Drasko this week, Yuri Sokolov, I don't think we'll have any choice but to put Styles into the Hardcore Championship match at Arrival. Could be looking at Joey Drasko versus Kevin Styles versus James Geardy for the NXT Hardcore Championship. But that's up next, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we got the #1 contenders against the tag team champions. And so far, Jason Lee is looking nice against Matsumoto. He's taking it to him. Got another hip toss. Looks like Jason Lee's going to tag out to Matt Barnett. I don't know how wise that is. Matt Barnett is definitely not feeling too great. We got a belly-to-belly here. Maybe I'll eat my words because Matt Barnett seems to be hyped up. He seems to be taking it. And again, a reversal. 110th Street Slam. Another tag out to Jason Lee. Now they're working as a cohesive unit, making sure they're fresh. Trying to keep Matsumoto in their corner. But we see a super kick out of nowhere from Matsumoto. We saw that last week. The super kick just seems to come out of nowhere. 1, 2. Oh, so close, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Barnett couldn't try to break it up. He was tired on the outside. That could have been it. Oh, what are we going to see here, ladies and gentlemen? Matsumoto clothesline over the top rope, out of the ring. Uh-oh. What's Matsumoto looking for here? Spaceman plancha, it seems. What an outside dive from Matsumoto. Oh, man. Matt Barnett accidentally hits his own tag team partner from behind. And now Matt Barnett's going to try to make up for that, tossing Matsumoto back in the ring, trying to give his tag team partner a second to recuperate. Things are not looking good for the Wolfpack. For a second there, the Wolfpack was getting back into it, making sure that they kept Matsumoto in their corner, but now Jason Lee, after that Spaceman plancha, I don't even know if he knows where he is, gets back into the ring at a count of 6. Matsumoto's down now, but Jason Lee definitely is the one that's out. We're going to see a tag here. Oh, but Salim with a huge hit in the back of the head, setting up the single leg drop kick by Matsumoto. We're going to see a pin here, but I think that might be a rope break. Yes, it is. Salim kind of just steps on Jason Lee for no reason. Knee elbow to the heart. Russian leg sweep.
Look at this.
Jason Lee's got to get that tag out, even though Matt Barnett's not fresh himself. Matsumoto not looking for the hot tag. Not looking for a tag at all. Matt Barnett comes out with a huge spinning elbow drop thing in the corner, and now we're going to see a headstand headlock. I'm so glad that Twitch is being nice to me. I can actually be nice and live the whole time. I hope it looks good for you guys. I won't know until after. I got a pin here from Matsumoto. Jason Lee doesn't even have to break it up. He was looking to, but Matt Barnett got out of it. You got to trust your partner a little bit, Jason Lee.
He's still not through. Looks like somebody wants back in this match. What a
Guys, remember that if you like this, to like it. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, because then you'll know when the new videos come out. Matt Barnett tags out to his tag team partner, Jason Lee. Salim Ismail is there to catch him, though. And what are we going to see here? Slam to the mat. A pinfall. Matt Barnett can't break it up. He's tired on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, Salim Ismail gets the pin off of that.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match.
I'm not surprised, honestly. I'm a little bit surprised, but not really, because Jason Lee just wasn't the same after that Spaceman plancha. And that super kick out of nowhere, which Matsumoto is sort of becoming famous for. Super kick seems to come out of nowhere. Matt Barnett could not break it up. He was shot down on the outside. He was too tired. He couldn't move. This is the Spaceman plancha that really took Jason Lee out of the match. He was not the same after. He couldn't mount any offense at all. Look at this. Beautiful for Matsumoto. Matsumoto really the enforcer of his tag team, but it was Salim Ismail with that huge wrestling slam to the mat. Jason Lee's face bouncing off. It was enough to pick up the 3, and Matt Barnett just had to stand there. He couldn't move. And once again, the Entourage picks up a win over the Wolfpack. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. If I were Yuri Sokolov personally, I would rethink the NXT Championship match at Arrival, because I do not think the Wolfpack deserves a championship match. But you have to take into account the fact that the Entourage attacked the Wolfpack from behind at the beginning of this match, really taking them out early. But hey, last week the Wolfpack tried to do the same thing and it didn't work, but this week it worked for the Entourage. Salim Ismail picks up the pinfall victory over Jason Lee. Things are not looking good for the Wolfpack heading into Arrival. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Joey Drasko versus Kevin Styles. And if Kevin Styles wins this, you've got to consider the fact that Yuri Sokolov might put him into the Hardcore Championship match at Arrival. Make it into a triple threat. Because, man, did he take it to James Geardy last week with a huge catapult super kick. And if he can do the same to Joey Drasko this week, really, if I were the general manager, I would make it a triple threat match. But alas, you can't count Joey Drasko out for even a second. We saw what he did to James Geardy just 2 weeks ago in the first ever NXT. Defeating the Hardcore Champion, beating the shit out of him with a ladder. We saw kendo sticks to the ass for days. And then a big swing gutbuster to put the Hardcore Champion away. But here we go with Styles. We saw this last week, the rope hanging neck breaker.
A battle of wills now.
We know that James Geardy wasn't really into chain wrestling. He's more of a hardcore guy. He likes to, drag down, beat him up. But we know for a fact that Joey Drasko likes the best of both worlds. You can see right here that he can go at it grapple style. And then later in the match, we're going to see him beat the shit out of Kevin Styles, just like he is right now. Big punches to the gut and the face. And here we go. He gets him into an arm lock. But Styles fires back with an arm lock of his own. What a night it's been, ladies and gentlemen. And up next is our main event of the night. Scott Norrie going one-on-one with Wolf in a rubber match. We're going to see who can get 2 in their column leading up to Arrival in their NXT Championship match. You gotta think that Scott Norrie has a lot more momentum over Wolf as it is right now, getting the submission victory last week in their submission match, making him tap out via the Koji clutch. A suplex there from Kevin Styles. You gotta imagine that James Geardy is in the back watching this match right now on some sort of television, holding his Hardcore Championship tightly after Joey Drasko came out last week and blatantly said, without saying a word, I mean, you know what they say, actions speak louder than words. Joey Drasko signaling for the championship around his waist, pointing to James Geardy, pretty much saying, your time's up, pal, and that title's mine. But Styles is now coming to the picture, knocking off the Hardcore Champion. Now he's got this match here against Joey Drasko, and so far Styles kind of taking it to Drasko. Got a knee to the side of the head. If Kevin Styles can pick up the win here, it's going to become a triple threat match at the pay-per-view Arrival for the Hardcore Championship. James Geardy nor Joey Drasko really want that. So really, Joey Drasko has to come out with the win in this one if he wants a better chance of winning that NXT Hardcore Championship come Arrival.
The natural might know every
shot to the reversal shot to the face from Kevin Styles, but now Joey Drasko getting back into it. What are we going to see here? A heart punch, it seems.
That'll leave a mark.
Kevin Styles fires back, but oh man, got a big uppercut from Drasko there. Rebound off the ropes. What are we going to see here? I just forgot the move. That's why I was quiet. Hip toss, takedown. What it is. Duh. Seeing a little bit of back and forth in this match so far. Nobody really taking it to the other guy. Drasko getting back into it with a leg takedown. We're gonna see another heart punch here. Oof, that's gotta hurt, ladies and gentlemen. And now Drasko, what's Drasko looking for here? Suplex maybe? Suplex toss from Drasko. Now we're seeing Drasko really get into his element. We're seeing a beat him up here. Drasko's taking control of the match. And oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, clothesline all the way from hell. Can that be enough to put away Styles? Oh, it's not enough, but what a clothesline. He didn't even need to run. That power came straight from Drasko, ladies and gentlemen.
The advantage after that exchange.
It knocked freaking Styles in the next week. We saw his legs get all caught up in the rope, but Styles looking for a comeback, but Drasko reverses it. What are we going to see here? Another reversal from Styles. This is going fast, ladies and gentlemen. Reversal after reversal, but we know what Drasko's looking for here. I thought he was going for the muscle buster, but he goes for a big splash in the corner instead, and now we're going to see an elbow to the knee. I can't get over that clothesline from hell. I'm surprised Styles was able to get out of that. Oh, now we see a jumping TDT from Drasko. Could this be the setup for his signature muscle buster? He's trying to gain some stamina here. Styles with a reversal. He's got to get back into this. You gotta see a twirling DDT there. Oh no, clothesline of his own. Styles takes Drasko right off his feet. Could that be enough? 1, 2. Oh,
that was a near fall there.
That's almost saying, hey Drasko, anything you can do, I can do better. Huge, ginormous clothesline from Styles. He didn't need to get a running start either. Just took Drasko right off his feet. Both these men toe-to-toe in this match now.
The natural with the advantage after that exchange.
Oh, what are we going to see here? Ladies and gentlemen, we know what this is. This is consequence. Oh, man. That could be all she wrote for Styles in this match. 1, 2, 3. Joey Drasko manages to pick up the win over Kevin Styles after a very back-and-forth match. It seems that we won't be seeing a triple threat match come Arrival. Drasko shuts down Kevin Styles' momentum. It will be Joey Drasko versus James Geardy for the NXT Championship at Arrival, one-on-one. Kevin Styles definitely with some attitude in this match, trying to really outmatch Joey Drasko, but it wasn't to be as Drasko hits the signature consequence. We've seen some other superstars hit so far in here, but nobody does it like Drasko. That was enough to put away Kevin Styles for the 1, 2, 3. What a win, Joey Drasko.
Representing the Anarchist Outlaws.
Absolutely amazing. We knew he felt he had to win this one tonight. I mean, there's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is. Perhaps the biggest in his life.
I don't think that's the biggest win of his life, Michael Cole. I think winning the NXT Championship at Arrival might be the biggest win of his life, but we'll see. You know, James Geardy had to be watching that on one hand, sighing, a sigh of relief that it's not going to be a triple threat, but on the other hand, Joey Drasko picking up some huge momentum heading into Arrival. We know that James Geardy is 0-2. On the other hand, Joey Drasko is 2-0. Will we see a new hardcore champion come Arrival? We'll find out in just 2 weeks, but right now we got our main event. Scott and Roy once again going one-on-one with Wolf. This is the rubber match. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Scott and Roy rushing down. A big Luthez press to Wolf. The bell hasn't even rung, ladies and gentlemen. Scott and Roy taking it right to Wolf.
There's the bell, and here we go.
And now the bell's officially rung. These two are just fighting it out there. This is not going to be a match, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a fight. Forearm smash from Scott Norrie. He is pissed. He's still simmering about Alex Hayes. Looks like Scott Norrie might have been going for some sort of signature there, but Wolf reverses it. We got another reversal from Scott Norrie. Wolf was not expecting that attack, that's for sure. Last week we saw Wolf try to get an post-match attack on Scott Norrie after the submission match, but Scott Norrie reversed it and chucked him out of the ring and said, try that again, I dare you. Scott Norrie rushing down the ramp just now at the beginning of the match, not giving Wolf a chance to breathe. Big Luthez press, and now we see Scott Norrie really taking it to him. Both these men are 1-1. This is the rubber match, ladies and gentlemen, to decide who gets the momentum heading into Arrival. Wolf with a pinfall victory over Scott Norrie. Scott Norrie with a submission victory over Wolf. Yuri Sokol is going to be watching this one closely, trying to decide what type of match it will be at Arrival for the NXT Championship.
Uh-oh, look at this.
And what we're going to see here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see Scott Norrie's signature suplex. Yes, we are.
He's done.
We got the screwdriver from Scott Norrie. That could be enough to put away Wolf. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it is enough.
This one's over.
Scott Norrie picks up the win over
And
Wolf.
here's just some of the action we saw during
Wow.
the match.
Wow. I barely have any words for this, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Norrie really taking it right to Wolf. Probably the shortest match we ever had here in NXT. That couldn't have been more than 2 minutes. Scott Norrie rushing the ramp, getting a huge Luthez press, just knocking Wolf off balance, catching him. He didn't expect it. And with a suplex pile driver, Scott Norrie picks up the win. Scott Norrie is now 2-1 over Wolf. He picks up momentum heading into Arrival for their NXT Championship match. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show. Huge momentum for Scott Norrie. That NXT Championship doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon, but come Arrival, Wolf is going to be a different man, I can assure you that after this. He's got to be embarrassed now. He had to have been embarrassed about last week, and now he has to be even more embarrassed that he let Scott Norrie catch him off guard like that. Scott Norrie picking up the win. All-flex pile driver, screwdriver. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. What a night indeed. And now we're going to check out our news alerts for the week. Salim Ismail and Matsumoto continue to exchange attacks with and turning their championship rivalry into a war. I don't know what kind of glitch that is right there. Salim Ismail and Matsumoto continue to exchange attacks with and. I'm just going to say Salim Ismail and Matsumoto continue to exchange attacks with the Wolfpack, turning their championship rivalry into a war. That makes a lot more sense. Definitely a lot of back and forth attacks between those two teams, but come Arrival, it's going to be all about one thing. That's the NXT Tag Team Championship. And now we've got animosity between Scott Norrie and Wolf is growing out of control as they continue to attack each other. Scott Norrie just rushing down that ramp, not giving Wolf a second to breathe, just hitting that Luthez press, and it was enough to just knock Wolf off balance and hit the screwdriver for the win. We've never seen Wolf dominated like that before. That was the shortest match in NXT Championship history. NXT history, ladies and gentlemen. What a night. Let's check out the rankings. Wolf has now become number 2 contender. Salim Ismail moving up. These really don't matter, ladies and gentlemen. But let's just take a look at him anyways. Aaron White is now number 1 contender. The Anarchists are number 1 contenders for some reason. The Wolfpack, I can understand being number 5 now. They've lost 3 times in a row against the champions, their opponents for Arrival. So let's take a look at next week's card before we end the show. We've got a tag team match. Alex Jade and Alex Hayes against Shane Gates and Kevin Payne. I'm probably going to change that to Kevin Payne's actual tag team partner. This isn't the final card, as you know. I often change. I'm sorry. Do we have an NXT Tag Team Championship match? An NXT Championship? What? That's weird. I've never seen Universe put title matches on regular shows before. Wow. That's something new. I've never seen that before. We're 1 week away from Arrival, and the general manager, Yuri Sokolov, has set up title matches. The NXT Tag Team Championship is going to be on the line as Matt Burnett and Jason Lee take on Salim Ismail and Matsumoto. Maybe the general manager is thinking to himself, hey, if they're going to keep losing, I don't want them at the pay-per-view. So I'm going to give them one last shot with the title on the line on next week's NXT. And if they can win, then they'll face the Entourage in a rematch at Arrival. But if they don't, then they're not getting a championship match at Arrival, and that's the bottom line. And then the NXT Championship is on the line in a tables match. Scott Norrie got a pinfall and a submission victory over Wolf with a pinfall victory over Scott Norrie. The only thing left to do really is to put a different winning stipulation in, and the general manager Yuri Sokolov has put a tables match into play. Next week it'll be Wolf versus Scott Norrie for the NXT Championship and a tables match. Imagine if Wolf can bounce back and win that NXT Championship. Then we're going to see a championship rematch at a rival. This is something new that I've never seen before, ladies and gentlemen. Yuri Sokolov just giving the fans what they want, giving them a little present, a little early display of what a rival can be like. And then we've also got a rivalry match here, an Extreme Rules match. We saw this 3 weeks ago and Drasko got the pinfall victory over James Gearty. James Gearty going one-on-one with his number one contender, Drasko, in an Extreme Rules match. And then also here we got Xander Slate going one-on-one with Marco Punish. I'm probably going to change a lot of these matches, not the title matches, because that's something that's really cool. I've never seen that before in Universe mode. But Yuri Sokolov giving us an early present, a little preview of a rival, which is just 1 week away now, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy the show. If you like it, and I'll see you on the next show.